can be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know you.
My name's Kevis. I'm a senior sport management student graduating in June 2014. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Okay, why'd you choose to come to Drexel?
I came to Drexel because I was reading up on the sport management program, and the co-op kind of was a done deal for me. My co-op was with the clothing line in Rio de Janeiro back home, so it was really unique. I was doing business development from the other side of it, from the company looking for sponsors, for sports sponsors. They were a brand new company, they were trying to break into the market. It was a great experience, had to do some cold calls, definitely learned a lot of lessons from calling a lot of prospective sponsors and potential sponsors. No doesn't really, never, look down when you receive a no. Just means that you need to look for another person that wasn't the best fit for you. I started off as a student manager for the soccer team, my second term here, which was good just to get to know some people, start getting out of the house. I was brand new in this country, so it was perfect for that. But as soon as that term was over, I knew I had to move on to something bigger because it was great. I was filming practices, going to games, filming games, talking to the coaches. It was all great, but it's time to move on. So I did an internship with Comcast Sportsnet. One of my professors actually was the vice president of marketing at Comcast Sportsnet, and that's how I met her, which was a great contact. And worked there for a term. Great experience. I was a marketing intern, but I was able to tap in a little bit on the sales side of it, doing a PowerPoint presentation for a possible sponsor. We were going to show Sixers broadcasts. Another experience I got from a professor here was Dr. Turco, who used to be a professor in the sport management department. He took me to do research in the UEFA Euro Cup in 2012 in Poland and Ukraine. The competition was Poland and Ukraine. We went over to Poland, took a dance with fellow students from Finland, from Sport Business School International, some other professors from Finland as well. Great experience. I got to deal with fans, face to face. Had to deal immediate feedback on everything we did, some good, some bad. That was also a huge learning point. I had to deal with some unhappy fans, some English fans who didn't like that we were getting everyone together down in the United Kingdom. They said they were English. Everything, was a great experience. I don't think my experience was that different from an American student, that's been living here for their whole life, born here. Which I take it as a good thing. Since I came here, I came here to receive an education, an American education, so it was good. I got to learn a lot on the Big Four sports, a lot of content knowledge, insider knowledge even, since some of our professors are still in the industry, on a lot of the Big Four sports. I was not familiar with American football whatsoever. I can tell you I am now, quite a bit actually. And there is a lot of help for international students. The International Student Office is great. Professors are all good. They all have knowledge. The advice that I would give international students coming into Drexel, sport management students, is to definitely join organizations, meet some people. I didn't come in as a freshman. I was in the freshman dorms. That's a great place for you to meet people. That's the best way. You're going to feel homesick. But when you got your friends here, the sport management department is really close together. The professors, advisors, the students, everyone's always together. You're going to know that you're going to be in the Goodwin building, the Drexel Plaza a lot, so you're going to know everyone there. So just, reach out, be proactive, meet some people, and time here is going to be good. My favorite professor is Dr. Starowski. My favorite non-academic moment, I think, would have to be, off the top of my head like this, just probably playing some games for club basketball. I used to play college basketball in Brazil, which is nothing at all compared to college basketball here. But I missed kind of competing, playing competitive basketball. So playing for the club team was awesome to get to travel, to these little places in Jersey and around here in PA. and actually play with a ref. That was great. I have no idea what my legacy is. I have no idea, Brian.
Keep going.
But I think that I'm only going to find out a few years out after I graduate what my real legacy was to this program. Hoping it's going to be one that endures, like the legacy of an assist with Paul.
So before I came to Drexel, I was a nationally competitive figure skater. I competed in ice dance. Before I came to Drexel, my partner decided to go to college full time, and I began looking for another partner. Unfortunately, I had a really severe injury. I broke my fibula and tore 2 ligaments in my ankle, and I was out for the entire season. So during that time, I had to really reflect about what I wanted to do, and if skating wasn't an option, because the longer I sat out with that partner, the longer it would be, and the longer and harder it would be to find one and get back in the competitive scene. So I began looking at schools. Drexel actually happened to be one of the schools I looked at and applied to. In terms of my professors, the sport management professors are extremely helpful and extremely supportive in all of your aspirations and your goals. I've definitely gone to certain professors like Dr. Stravsky and Dr. Brett Burchett for advice and help, as well as Dr. O'Brien, just to get clarity with what I want to do, and to just help find those opportunities that will help me get further. Some of my favorite classes were actually Dr. Stravsky's classes and Dr. O'Brien's classes. For Dr. O'Brien's class, I just remember, ironically, the leadership class having such a huge